Hi, I've got some tips for you today on more eraser tips today. So the Kneadable eraser I didn't mention previously, and this is what it looks like when you first buy it in the shop. It's the favourite eraser for an artist to use. It's called Kneadable with a K because you can mush it around and push it and pull it into shape. So this is not blue tack. Don't ever get it mixed up with blue tack in your studio because blue tack will make a terrible mess of your paper. It's greasy and oily and it'll just smear the graphite across the paper. So this is quite a sort of a grainy texture. It's dry but rubbery. And so you just keep on mushing it until you get it into just the right shape that you want to erase something out. I've got a few more tips on how to use that in the Zen and the Art of Art book. If you've got a copy of that, you can have a look at some of the things you can do with kneadable erasers in there. But we've been talking about how to clean erasers this week. This is what one of them looks like when it's new, just out of the packet, that nice pale grey colour. But if you've been using it for quite a while, it turns a really dark grey. So remember, you can always just break it into smaller pieces. But that's quite dark, but it's still fine to use. So the point you know when you've got to stop using a kneadable eraser is when you try and erase something and it puts more graphite onto the paper than it lifts off. So then it's time to get rid of it. Just throw it away, get a nice fresh new one. But if you're using it, this one should be still fine, even though it's a lot darker than the newer versions, because you can, as soon as you've erased something and you get the graphite or pastel or charcoal or whatever you're erasing onto the outside of the eraser, to clean the eraser, all you do is you just turn it inside out. You just wrap that gunk onto the inside, and then on the outside is a cleaner area of the eraser again. So you just keep on using it, turning it inside out to get to the cleaner spots. Use it, turn it inside out, over and over until it becomes so black and so gunky that it starts messing up your paper, and then it's time to throw it away. So that's how you use a kneadable eraser, or clean it anyway.